The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of the shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Ah, yes! Finally kicked those fuckers off the air.
It's about goddamn time. I got sick of those fucks.
Yeah, that GJ Jerkman and Maxwell Silverhammer with all their goddamn anti-corporate
You know what?
talk.
I'm just be happy. We're gonna go celebrate right now. I think we should go do some golf and butt fuck one another.
Oh, that's the greatest. I'm ready. Hold on. Go get in the car here.
Get the hell away the other side. Another side. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, this is a great day.
I'm gonna start it up now. You ready?
These bastards.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bora Bora. Here we go.
It's the STIM Radio Show.
Maxwell Silverhammer, GJ Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motor. Do you smell fire? I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9, cause the STEM radio family ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call HQ. Hey, Winfrey, you a musical genius, man. They can't paint it like a face is. But if the content is making you sick, take some Dayquil. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Oh, shucky darn, gosh darn it, fuck. So much for that. You know, I can't even talk like that. You know that? You know, some people can't use profanity. I'm the other way around. I can't not use profanity. So like fiddlesticks and whatever, bullpucky, whatever. Oh yeah, there's kids in the building tonight. Hey, at least I tried, man.
You're saying fiddlesticks. You know what it made me hungry for?
Let me guess, those breadsticks?
Fish sticks, yeah, for some reason.
Oh, see, I was thinking bread, like mozzarella sticks or something.
Kind of strange, but the minute you said fiddlesticks, I automatically thought to those little fish sticks one, not the big squares, but the little slice things or whatever they are.
You dip them in the tartar sauce?
Yeah, they're the ones, and they put ketchup on them. And see, it made me fucking hungry for them now.
Well, man, you know,
I mean, you made me chicken doodle hungry for them.
Yeah, you know, bullpucky, you know.
It's the truth.
You know,
I won't be pulling your freaky leg.
Oh, man, you know what? You need to flip and stop it, man. You need to flip and stop it.
Hey, you know, tone down the language.
Oh, cocky duty.
Right?
That's true, man.
I've got the mic control over here. If you're going to start keeping up that kind of language, this show will go over. It's done. It'll be over.
Okay. So no more of that?
You know, you're offending me.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm just trying to I'm trying for clarification. So you don't want any more of what I was just
I'm not going to give you clarification right away.
Okay.
Nobody should get clarification right away.
All right.
You should have to guess.
Fuck it then, God damn it.
Much better.
Okay, there we go. You want the goddamn profanity. Fuck yeah, and everybody else wants the profanity too. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the profanity. It's the way it is. So I had a interesting birthday week. Didn't fucking do much. I just shaved my balls today. That was pretty good. I just thought I'd share that. What else? Nothing much, man. I went and had dinner with my dad and stepmom Wednesday night, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, fuck. What happened? What did I even do Thursday? Mac Metro came over and took me to the store because I had to go to the store. So, but you know, it was a relaxing week, and so I'm just kind of hanging, you know, doing absolutely nothing. So, but that's okay. I don't mind not doing absolutely nothing. But, you know, I still do stuff for the show, even on my weeks off, obviously. You know, I may be taking a week off from my job, but I'm still doing stuff for the radio show. And I kind of wanted to come back to something we were talking about the other night, where we're talking about the whole, in the age of technology and communication, yet nobody knows how to communicate. It's just fun. It's so funny to me, or you got these cowards that hide behind their emails and their phones and shit. And, I've sent some people some emails about, getting interviews on my show and, I don't hear back, or they just kind of bullshit you around and say, well, okay, we'll be back in touch soon. And they never fucking get back to you. And you're just like, okay, especially for the, professional people, even at work. I've had a lot of situations where, I'll call, an organization or speak to an activities director or some bullshit. They don't return my calls. There's one in particular. I almost feel like calling this bitch out on the air just because she's such a cunt rag. And, I've called repeatedly and, she's never returned my calls. I've emailed. Then she's one of these motherfuckers I've talked about that go to the suck and fuck fests, the network breakfasts and things that we go to, and then gets up and gives this, political speech of how deeply she cares for her seniors and how it's such a rewarding job and, how she wants to work with the community and wants to know what our agencies do and wants to have resources for everybody, all her residents and all this bullshit. But then you call her and she never fucking returns your calls. You send her an email, she never fucking returns your emails. So you're just like, okay. And a lot of these assholes too, this is the other thing that pisses me off, is, they don't never get back to you. Then you see them at some event or something, and they come up and they're like, hey, I got your email. Now keep in mind, this was about 9 months ago, so you forgot who the fuck this even was, why the fuck you even emailed them, and why the fuck they're even coming up to you right now. So I was just like, yeah, who are you? And then they're like, oh, it's so-and-so from this, organization or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, I emailed you? I guess I did. Oh, well, listen, I haven't been avoiding you. I've just been really busy. Okay, now, when you use the I'm busy excuse, understand, technology was created not to make life difficult, but to make life easier. So now you don't have to wash your clothes in the creek. Now you don't have to hand dry them. If you don't have to go looking for wood or, going out to shoot a squirrel or a bear or something for your dinner or going fishing. And if you don't catch anything, you don't eat that night, that kind of thing. Shit, you can run to the 7-Eleven, pick up some frozen shit, stick it in the microwave for 5 minutes, and there's your dinner. You've got something to eat, So this whole I'm busy is a bunch of bullshit, because I'm thinking, well, okay, what if this was the old times where you had to, hunt for firewood and hunt for, do for your dinner and all that type of shit? You motherfuckers wouldn't survive. Not a second. But yet, you claim you're Hoy Labazi. Okay? You're not Hoy Labazi. Okay? And it seems like a lot of people now do what I call treadmilling. They spend a lot of time trying to look busy, but in reality, getting nothing done. So, one person that used to be here at All Talk was I think they taught the class on it. I think they wrote the book. And they would look so busy. And you're like, whoa, they're really over there working, man. I don't want to bother them. They seem like they're really working to get those archives up. They're working to do this. And then you get home, your fucking archives wouldn't be up. You get home, your shit wouldn't be where it's supposed to be. And you're like, are you serious? What were you doing? I'll tell you what you were doing. You were on Facebook. You were posting stat-eye. You were commenting on shit. You were sharing videos and pictures and all kinds of other dumb, rudimentary bullshit. You're forwarding emails. That's what you're doing. So if that constitutes being Hoy Labazi, well, then in reality, you don't have shit going on. And you're just trying to create the illusion that you do. Oh, I'm so busy. I've got so much. Oh, my God. I'm so busy. Oh, my God. And so, by the way, for those who want to know where Halabazi came from, I guess I better just bring y'all up to speed. We used to make fun of what we called nabs, the New Age Busters, at the dorms. And those would be like the young, oh, Dad, I'm Halabazi, man. I'm Halabazi. And that's how they'd kind of talk, like that kind of valley girl or boy, speak. So that's why I put my little emphasis on it. I'm halabazi. I'm halabazi. You know, and it's like, dude, you're not hoalabazi. You're holla full of shot. That's what you're doing. So, yeah, I mean, the fact that they've spent so much time looking so busy and telling everybody else that they've been so busy, trust me, I've used the busy excuse. You know when? When I really fucking don't want to do something. Yep, I've actually used that excuse when I'm, you know, like totally, you know, just not into something, or I don't feel like doing something, or I don't feel like calling someone back, you know, but at least it return calls. You know, I don't like to leave anyone hanging unless they're just a complete pain in the fucking ass, you know, and then in that case I may, you know, let them go. Or, you know, I do have some friends that I have that rapport with, you know, where if we don't get back to each other now, we will later, you know, kind of thing. So I guess that's my whole thing, where I try not to look, you know, I try not to blow people off, but I get it all the time. And like I said, even in the professional setting, it's rampant. And I'm like thinking, well, you're considering yourself a professional? You know, for the interviews that I've tried to get, you know, I hear bullshit. You know, I get these canned automated responses back. Thank you for your interest in blah, 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 blah. You know, and I'm thinking, okay. And the interviews is a whole nother thing, because it just seems like, you know, I have the same luck with interviews that I seem to have sometimes with women. And, you know, it's like the ones that I would want, you know, I got to jump through hoops and go through a lot of bullshit to get, you know, but yet the ones that I don't want, you know, just keep hitting me up on Facebook and, yo, bro, you know, Yugi D wants to come on and promote his mixtape. Never sold the fucking album in his life, but would like to come on and promote his free downloadable mixtape. Oh, I got to hit the table again because I knocked my ear out. So his free downloadable mixtape that's up there on SoundCloud or DatPiff or something. And it's like, dude, what are we promoting here? Nothing? You're promoting people to go fucking download your free mixtape? Yeah, youngster. Why don't you, you know, do some work and like pay a few dues, then come back and talk to me? I'm sorry. I've got enough arrogance over the fucking years that it's time for me to be arrogant too. And it's time for me to start, you know, kind of biting back a little bit and being like, you know what? You know, don't come to me. And people say, well, that's what you do. You're giving these upcoming people a voice. Well, maybe I'm sick of giving them a voice. You know, maybe that's not my thing. You know, maybe I want the ones that I want on here, the artists I respect and the people I respect. I don't want to just, you know, get these people that I want to come on your show. Well, for what? What do you have? Well, you know, I got this new, you know, mixtape I want to put out or something. Or I hate when they give me the bait and switch bullshit. You know, I'll get some of these fuckers that, you know, I'll write them about a certain artist or someone I want to have on. Then they'll say, well, they're not available, but there's a new guy that's just coming out that we've just signed to the label, and his name is Joey Fucka. And we want to get him some, you know, some promotion. So here's Joey Fucka's SoundCloud. Here's his YouTube. Here's his Facebook. And tell me what you think. I'm not really. I mean, I remember. Okay, and I'll talk about this shit. This happened a few years ago with Stephen Lynch, who actually is he does like, you know, comical. He's not like John Volpe, but you know what I'm saying, like a comedian. You know, does musical comedy and does, you know, parodies of songs or just, you know, fucked up songs. And anyway, so I wrote his publicist. Well, she wrote me back and she said, well, Stephen Lynch unfortunately isn't available, but there's this guy named Jason, whatever the fuck his name was, something. She was like, you know, check him out. Here's some of his music. You know, let us know what you think. If you want him on, we can definitely arrange that. The guy was fucking horrible. The guy should honestly think about a new career in something else, like car sales or something, or, you know, I don't know, maybe he could paint the stripes on the side of the road or something, you know. But this comedy and music, whatever, yeah, I don't think so, dude. You know, and I'm wanting to be this, you know, and arrogance really isn't in me. But you know what? Since I get so much arrogance so often, I think I'm going to start being a little arrogant myself, you know, and kind of being like, you know what? Yeah, fuck you. It's a privilege to come on my show, you know? So, and, you know, I guess now, too, you get these. And actually, it's funny because it's not the artist that's arrogant. It's the fucking publicist or the manager that's the arrogant son of a bitch. And those are the ones that I'm always seeming to lock horns with. Well, how many listeners do you have? And, well, how long have you done this show? And can you send me a bio on your... fuck you. What? I'm sending you a bio. Why? To make... Does that make you, feel important? Well, I've got all these bios to read. I'm Huela Bazi. And so, it's bullshit. So... yeah, I get a lot of that, and like I said, then I had a guy texting me at some point this week. He's like, man, I got 2 interviews for you, and I'm like, who are they? But 2 no names that I've never heard of, and he wants to give them some pub. Take them to KLUC. They do that kind of music there, But I'm sure their stuff sounds a lot like shit you'd hear on KLUC or one of the pop radio stations. Just blow the PD or something. You'll get your shit on, But you ain't doing it on my show, especially when it sounds all poppy and commercially like most shit does now, and run of the mill and cookie cutter. I'm not putting you on my show. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling that, So, yeah. Or here's the other thing. I was kind of finishing up with the thing about work, too. And so, of course, these fucks never call us back, like with my job. But then all of a sudden, they get like a blind resident or a blind client or something. And then they want us to jump. They're calling. I remember one time they called me. I was out in the field, actually. And I had events that day. And actually, for some reason, and this is a few years ago, so this is before Kraken was my assistant. This is another person that was my assistant. And I'm out in the field, and I had some speaking events that day. Well, she answered the phone, and, this woman's like, is Maxwell there? I got a blind client. We need to get your service, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. He's out of the office a good chunk of today. And she's like, well, when he gets back in, can you have him call me? I mean, I could even come pick him up, and I could bring him to our facility. I mean, I'm just like, no. We're not going to jump when you fucking all of a sudden got a situation. This is why we get there early, so you have that information sitting around rather than, waiting till you get a blind client or resident. Then all of a sudden you're going, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I know I've been getting these phone calls for weeks and weeks upon end. This guy, this Maxwell, and from this agency, but well, now we need him. And let's get him over here. I'm not just coming over when you want it done, I'm coming at my own speed. And I've given you ample opportunity, but you were so busy forwarding jokes and tweeting and doing all your other dumb shit, checking your stat eye, that you were, that could have waited. I guess I could have waited, So, yeah, I know. As AK would say, I'm not first priority. Doesn't mean I'm entitled, all that type of shit. I don't want people thinking that. But at the same time, I just like a little respect, a little common. Oh, my God. You know how we were just talking about dirty words that were used on here? Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Jerkman's YouTube channel is about to get shut down. All I want is a little bit of common courtesy. Oh, fuck.
Great, thanks.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Jerkman.
How many times have I told you? You already got me 2 strikes. This is the last one. This video will probably go up, and the whole channel will just go off.
I know, because I said common courtesy. Wow.
I'm going to have to start getting a bleeper button for your ass.
That's a horrible... I know that word, man. Those 2 words used together. I mean, I could say common man, and it would be okay. I could say...
Don't say common and that other thing, that other thing than dollars.
Oh,
Don't say that.
Oh, wait, that's currency, man.
Yeah. No. The opposite of the dollar.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Stuff you hold in your hand.
Right, the jingle shit.
Yeah. Don't say those words.
Oh, Common. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. There's a rapper named Common.
Really?
Uh-huh.
How common's that?
Quite common, actually.
Is it?
And, I can also say courtesy clerk or courtesy desk.
Yes, you can.
And that'll be fine. But the minute I take Common and put the other words behind them...
Don't do it.
That's going to get this... The whole fucking video will just be...
It'll be shut down.
Yeah, I know. You know what?
This will be your last video. And they won't even see it unless they're watching live.
Right. Exactly. You'd miss the video. Oh, my God. Imagine that. For all you archive people, if you're watching this video, consider yourself lucky. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't blow it for all of you.
Yeah, exactly. I could have. Well, I used it earlier on the video. I said it. So, yeah.
I may have to. This may not go up right away. I may have to try to pull this off somehow. take it down and actually, censor that out.
And chop out those words?
I may have to censor you, yes.
Oh, man. It's amazing.
You're acting like this is a free country. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I know. I mean, here it is.
Go out and say willy-nilly things.
Well, you got this guy that you were telling me about who pretty much threatened somebody today.
Yeah, pretty much. But said it was a joke.
And then later said he reneged on it and said, "Oh no, I was just joking."
We were actually worried for the show before yours earlier today from 5 until 4, Waking Up in Vegas with Tiffany Masters and Michael Sartain. And the reason we were worried about this was because this guy sends on her text, he was talking about the show she was going to do today. And it said about relationships, because she's seen what I've been through, and Michael's been through it now, and a lot of people are just breaking up all of a sudden and hurting each other and shit. And then she also put in there that she was going to talk about, because in his relationship, or someone's relationship, I don't want to say his, but there's been cheating going on.
Said cheating in social media or something, right?
And she said that there's a site, it's called Instant Checkmate, where you go on, instantcheckmate.com, where you go on and you can check on background things and find out if they're screwing around and all kinds of things. And so this guy decided he wanted to put up a little meme that he made for himself with a man sitting there looking at the screen going, "You want to get shot? That's a good way to get shot."
Wow. See, to me,
that's a threat.
Especially, in the days and times of everything's a terrorist threat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
that right there sounds like a threat.
That's a total. I would have really fucking flipped out on that shit.
So we were kind of scrambling here today a little bit. We didn't know, because I actually went onto his Facebook page and then started kind of looking around. And as I'm there, this guy's got Glocks laying everywhere on his table and AKAs and all kinds of shit, and they're all taken apart, and you can see he has all the pieces to put them together quick, and he has schematics of all these things and this fucked up shit. And then he has another meme that said, and he used it on more than one occasion on his Facebook page. It said, when you're going out, be social, be polite, be this, be that. Also be ready to kill everybody in the room. Have a plan to kill everybody in the room.
I'm just amazed nobody's flagged his shit.
And I'm like, whoa. Okay, this guy just threatened pretty much kind of in a roundabout way that this is a good way to get shot. Then I go on his Facebook page, just loaded up with nothing but guns and, how you got to kill everybody in the room trying to be polite and nice, and if that doesn't work, blow their heads off.
Okay, these are the idiots that make gun collectors look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like people that aren't gun fanatic, because there are people that are interested in guns, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is they look at assholes like this and they think that's a gun fanatic. That's just a wacko.
Yeah,
somebody wants attention.
Bad part is he actually owns a bodyguard and security company in Vegas.
Well, again, like you've always said about security guards, that's the thing of I want a bigger penis. I want to look good. I want to be, the badass, the guy who will shoot a fly with a 12 gauge,
right?
Because that's what they do. And, the hazmat type guys.
Yeah. The brilliance.
So, yeah, these are assholes who own a security. I wouldn't hire them. They'd probably wind up killing somebody. You'd get all kinds of liability on your shit.
Hell yeah.
Wow, man. And yet he's got, his thing on his Facebook and kill everybody in the room. And
so that made us scramble a little bit. Obviously, it looks like a threat coming in. Now we've got to be concerned whether this motherfucker is going to come down to the station and decide he wants to take all of us out because we're talking about something he doesn't want to hear or believes we shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah. Well, and then later he goes, I was just joking.
Yeah, later on, after the show's over, pretty much, I'm guessing towards the end, because I actually went back on her Facebook listing before the show had ended, and I had checked on it again to read it off word for word, and it wasn't there then. It wasn't I was just kidding or joking then.
So it was later.
But still, even at that, even if they say I'm kidding or I'm joking, you don't fucking know anymore.
Well, that's it. The fact you even said that, right away you assume, oh, you know what, man, I would have just reported it right away. Fuck all
that's
that.
up to her. It was put on hers, so.
Oh, so it's her page, so she has to report.
I can't. She has to be the one to report it.
Okay, but if somebody did it on your page, you report it.
Well, I went out. I was one that actually went out and started checking on him and find out about him and found out he actually had a security guard and security system and bodyguard fucking business here. He's the owner.
Wow.
Yeah. That's some good fucking advertisement right there, isn't it?
Hell yeah, make your business big. Yeah,
I'm crazy.
yeah, I'll be ready to kill everybody in the room. But it's people like that that seriously make the gun, the people that
Makes
really
it look bad, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are people that just, they want the gun rights.
Yeah, they do.
But yet assholes like him are the ones fucking it up. Anyway, we'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like.
5 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that.
What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil, I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your core like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money? You can talk to me, you can talk to me. We got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt.
Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table, or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you think that you're fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Back to the man behind the mic without his headphones on and scrambling so he can actually talk to you and swear a little bit more. Maxwell Silver.
Oh, man. Shit. What were we doing?
We were talking about fucked up shit and how screwed up this fucking world is.
You know, it seems like everything's a contradiction now. Like everything you were once taught
is ass backwards.
Yeah. Now, all of a sudden, like we were using the dirty word earlier, you know, as kids, isn't that what they taught us in school?
Yeah.
You know, to use
common. Yeah. Don't say that.
Yeah, I know.
It's a bad omen.
Man, yeah, I know.
Some dumbass will walk in the door.
Man, well. It could happen anyway.
Yeah. I think I want to get a beer tonight.
Oh, see? So you missed out, man. I would have got you one over at the thing.
I didn't even think about it.
But
to go home, have a beer, and just pass out.
That's a good idea, man.
I think I might. I'm going to steal one of yours before you go.
Oh, is that how you got to do it?
I might have to. I'm looking at them.
Oh, man.
They probably kill me.
Yeah, those I think you probably.
Yeah.
That's some panther piss right
Yeah,
there.
right
as
there.
Blue Jay would call. By the way, Blue Jay, I'm drinking this water, you see. I see you commented on it earlier. It's kind of funny that's out of all the shit we're talking about on the show, you notice the water the most.
Wow. You know what? I'm going to start putting your stuff in a paper bag so she can't see it, and then she has to guess.
Ooh, like what are you
the guessing
drinking?
game for the night.
Yeah, like
that seems to be what she's. And then what we'll do is we'll write on we'll get a paper bag, right? We'll write on the back of what it is.
Okay.
And then you can spin it around. For the first segment, she has to guess what it is. And the second segment, you either pull it out or spin it around, and they say either water or you know whatever else is in there.
Different things each
drinks.
night.
Yeah, she's got to guess.
Wow, play a little game with her.
Blue Jay guessing game?
Yeah, it's the Blue Jay something.
It's the BJ guessing game.
Yep. So, by the way, she's been added to the Zoozium now.
I noticed that.
So.
I got to go look. I got to see a picture of her because you said she's in there, right?
Yeah, she's in
Okay,
the
I'll go
Zoozium.
check this out.
So, but yeah, she commented on my water.
Oh,
She's
great. There's Danielle's page. Go right to fucking Facebook on hers page. What the fuck is this shit?
So
I told you, Jasper hates me.
Jasper's your god.
My god, yes.
So
Jasper.
How did her? I'm telling you, man, delete her from your friends list, man.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You're gonna have to. I think
Eventually, I probably will.
because you're gonna.
Well, she'll delete me. One of the two.
Yeah, but I think you're going to have to delete her. Because,
Yeah, she doesn't get on her Facebook that much. She don't really care about it. So.
Yeah, she doesn't. That's it. You're gonna have to do it because I'm telling you, you're probably gonna see something you don't like. Plus, you're always seeing her face pop up first. It's like, oh,
Yeah, what the hell
yuck.
is that?
You know?
Talk about bad omens to make you feel like shit.
Oh yeah, you're going along just fine, and all of a sudden, here's your egg.
Bam! And the bad part about the picture that she used is the picture we took of me and her out together.
Oh God! So
I'm not even in it, but she cut me out. But it was a picture I took of me and her together, and she used it because she liked the picture.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she cut you out originally when she first put. Well,
Yeah, when she put it up because it was her Facebook page. You know, I wasn't gonna put me and there was another dude with us there.
maybe that should have happened. You know?
Hey, that was the first sign I should have known I was getting cut out sooner or later, right?
Like, hey, just think, in
Ding,
a few
ding, ding.
months,
Red flag.
you're getting cut out of the picture, buddy. Literally. So yeah, that's the
Okay,
deal.
the Zoozium. Is that?
There we go.
When you put that up, does that go onto your?
It's in your groups. You
I know, but on this page, you can't get quite the groups. It's like everything has its own.
Is it in your notifications? Because you probably might show
So
that.
would go on your page, wouldn't it, or doesn't it go onto yours?
If you go to my.
Is she a friend on your Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay,
On
there
my-
we go.
On my well, I don't want to say her
Your
name.
name,
on here.
no.
But if you go to the Zoozium, which should show up in your groups, which you probably aren't a part of many groups on there. I couldn't
Oh
imagine.
no, I've got a ton. People add me to it.
Oh, that's right. You get
On.
added, and then you.
I have to keep going back in every damn day. There's about 3 or 4 girls that add me to these fuck list things,
Oh, great.
and all there are is porn in that. I'm like, come on. I take it off at the come on.
Then of course you leave the group and somebody re-adds you. And
Hey, I like porn like the next person, but don't shove it on me.
it sounds like not Warren, my handyman, but the other Warren that came down here the one time. He's always adding me to these stupid fucking. The newest one is BOSS, blind something, blind operation.
Why would he add you to that?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Why would you add me to a blind group?
Why would you add to a blind
What the fuck
group?
is that about, man?
It's like adding me to a deaf group.
Yeah, or to a heterosexual group. Right?
Yeah, either one of those.
But
I'm thinking about turning gay.
yeah, I don't think you could.
Yeah, I can't. You're right.
All bullshit aside.
Yeah, I could
Even though I
not,
make the
no.
Jeremy jokes and the ram in the
No,
ass.
I couldn't do that. I mean, you couldn't either, even though we've made all those jokes.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we make those jokes.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, because like I just can't.
I could not be gay. I mean, not that I'm against anybody that's gay. I mean, if you're gay and you're
Do your
happy, I don't do your thing, right?
Yeah.
But I can't bend over and take a dick in the ass. I just can't
Or
do
give
it.
a dick in the ass.
I can't give a dick in the ass.
You
Shit,
know?
I've been with women I couldn't even give my dick in the ass. It's because, well, I tried it a couple of times. It just didn't fit right.
Didn't work out for you.
Yeah, they didn't want it after that.
You're like, no, I'm trying to
They're like, oh, no, I don't want to, you can keep that thing away from there.
keep it out of my ass. Yeah, most women that I knew too were never into anal.
Right.
You know, it was like.
Although I read a statistic, they say most women tell you they don't want it, but they do.
They were so the ones that mention they don't like anal are the ones who really want it.
I
Is that
guess that's what they were saying in this blog thing or whatever it was, some kind of scientifical or science, some sort of science thing that they had done or testing or thing that the women that didn't say they wanted it really wanted it.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. That's good
Yeah.
for the rapists too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women that say they don't want it really want it. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's probably at least 100,000 men out there trying to pound their woman in the ass because she's saying no and he's trying to give it to her because he thinks she wants it.
Means you want it right when they say no. It means yes, bitch.
I read the statistics on this.
Oh, that's the other thing too. Everybody loves to throw statistics and studies and statistics have shown, and you're just like, well, where do you get these statistics from?
Can you imagine a guy, though, when she's sitting there going, they're talking about sexual relations and things like this, and all of a sudden she goes, and I don't like anal, and his eyes go, woo, she wants it in the ass.
Right. All of a sudden he's like, ooh,
Yeah.
is that right?
Now,
huh?
before you know it, he's being booked for raping her in the ass later on or something.
Right.
I told you I did not. Wait a minute. But it said right here.
The statistics I read.
Yeah.
See?
They did a survey. They did this whole scientific thing, and it proved that you wanted it.
Yeah, means you want it. See? So your studies can actually fuck people up,
Yeah,
too.
they said it pleasures women that say they don't want it more than vaginal. That's at points that there has to be like they don't want it every night, but you have to so often give it to them that way.
Once in a while, pound them in the ass.
Yeah, once in a while, bend them over and
I don't know why.
Take a trip Hershey Highway or whatever.
I guess so. Just like, here, let me poke your fucking.
To me, that's kind of like a gay thing.
Well, yeah, it's an asshole.
I mean,
It's
because
like,
I got a perfectly good vagina sitting right there. I might as well use that.
well, yeah, what do I care about the asshole?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, I guess how people are about feet, like how I love feet so much, but where
Right.
there's other men that are just like, ugh, gross, I don't even go near, and then there's some men that love assholes, and they're into gross, into that kind of shit.
Well, I had a friend, he really liked assholes, but the reason he liked it is because his dick was really, really small.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The girl that he was with said it was smaller than her pinky and about as wide as her pinky.
Damn.
So for him, actually, she said the one night that they were doing a doggy style, and he was just pounding away as much as he could because he couldn't pull it out that far because it wasn't much to pull. But he did one time a little bit too far. He went in her ass, out there and right up her ass, and she said it was like nothing really went in there.
So he popped it out of the ass.
Because he was fucking her, and when he did, he pulled. You pull back too far sometimes, and you come back.
Pull
And
out.
you're like, oh
yeah.
shit!
Yep. You're like, I pulled out.
You
shit.
hit the ass. Well, no, he went right in. It was a pull out and right back in the other spot. And she said that it really didn't phase her.
Like, where did you go?
Yeah. And I thought,
your
wow.
ass.
I thought, wait a minute. If your ass is tighter than your vagina, then what the hell was he doing on top? What were you doing? Like dishes and stuff while he was humping you?
All right. Are you reading a book?
Yeah,
or
reading a
watching
book.
movie,
Your
or-
favorite, crocheting or something?
I didn't even know it was up my ass. That's funny.
No clue.
Wow. Damn. Yeah, man. I mean, to each his own. There's some people that are into that, I
Sure,
guess,
there are.
But, I've never been, like I said, you know what I like. I'm off.
Wait a minute. Don't say that on the air.
What?
We're talking about ass fucking, and you're saying, you know what I like.
Yeah? I like
We'll
feet.
separate it out. He's talking about what he likes sexually with a woman, not with me and him.
Oh. Yeah. I don't think anyone would make a gay reference from that, but, just
You
in
never
case
know.
they
We're going
do.
to clarify. You know what?
Yeah.
You have to clarify nowadays.
Yeah, you kind of do, because otherwise people take shit out of context. And
all the time.
they never listen, or they listen to part of it, and you're just like, what? Okay, where'd you get that from?
Yep.
This. But, I'm a feet and legs kind of dude.
Right. I love legs. I love legs in a woman. Nice legs. I don't like the real thin ones. I like a little bit of meat to them. I like the thicker lady.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. So did you see the Blue Jay yet?
I'm looking it up now. I had to go onto a different page.
Oh, okay. Because, you should have in
I'm
your
looking
groups.
for groups. Here we go. Groups Zoozeum. There we go.
The Zoozeum, yeah.
And I see there's one been added. So
Okay.
let's go look at this.
Here's the post here. You can go look at her post. I always like to hear Jerkman's feedback, too. Like,
Okay, so now I know her name.
Okay, uh-huh.
Okay, let's go look.
Go inside there, man.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun.
dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
She has no profile picture and no photos.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. She didn't put a picture up at all?
No profile picture. No photos.
Okay. Well, she's a real person.
I can see all her friends.
But not her.
Wait a minute. What the hell?
Huh.
I can't help but... I'm going to say her name on the air. I can't help but do this.
Oh, yeah?
Sabrina?
Sabrina.
That's a coincidence.
Oh, wow.
I don't see...
You don't see a picture at all?
No, there's not even a background picture. Now you have the cover picture, and then you have your profile.
Oh, that's funny.
Nothing.
Wow. I think because she sent me a friend request today, and all the information is correct. So, but there's no picture up there. How do you have
Okay, now wait a minute. Now I'm looking here.
Uh-huh.
And, because that's from somebody else. All right, never mind.
Oh, is she tagged in some shit maybe, or?
Yeah, I don't see really. There's not too many posts from her.
Yeah,
she must not like Facebook too much.
She's not a big Facebooker, which is kind of funny why she even added me, but, whatever.
Apparently she doesn't like it. She didn't put anything up there. She had her birthday in February.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so that's one. Okay.
Wow. Man, yeah. Well, she's real because you hear the text messages.
Right.
So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Who you paying to text you?
Send me a text.
Hey, man, I'm being jerk man in front of him this time. Send me a text. This is starting to look suspicious here.
I'm surprised another person didn't do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You think if they really wanted to get slick, because we do know somebody who kind of fabricates girlfriends and stuff,
right?
That they wouldn't, send us, like have a fake text and be like, here, look, jerkman,
This is just too reminiscent of something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, man.
No.
Man, you don't have to do this, really.
Oh, yeah?
It's not necessary.
Oh, well,
It's okay.
Yeah?
I'm single. It's okay.
Hey, you know what?
You don't have to put a front on for me.
No, it's a real person.
Isn't that fucked up, though? I go there and you're like, oh, shit.
And you're like, dude, there's no picture. And I'm like, huh?
There's no pictures at all.
Fuck.
No photos.
Damn.
I mean, shit, I got like almost 4,000 fucking photos up on mine, and I go to hers, there's Zilcho photos, Zilcho profile,
Wow.
and not even a cover photo.
That's so fucking weird. Well,
looks very generic.
Blue Jay, you may have to send me a picture so Jerkman knows you're real,
Yeah, I'm starting to. No, you don't have to. It's okay. It's all right, Maxwell. You're fine. You don't have to prove to me.
I don't
want to take away your world.
Oh.
I don't want to.
Oh no, man! If I wanted to make a world, I could have really, I could have gone really extravagant with it.
You mean she could have maybe flown out here to move with you?
Yeah, exactly. Like like now living out here,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and
Hanging with you all the time, but
living at my house and shit.
never heard her, never seen her.
No, but yet she could be living here. She could be. Hell,
could
you know
be.
what? Matter of fact, she would be sitting in this chair next to me here.
I think isn't she there now?
Yeah, she is.
That's
She
what
is.
I thought.
I'm sorry if I hit you.
That's what I thought.
I'm apologizing.
Hi.
Oh no, you know what?
Oh, someone else.
That's someone else, I believe. Yeah, I don't even know who the. I couldn't hear.
Yeah, that's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I would turn the mic on for her, but I don't think she looks shy.
Yeah, she kind of is. She
Yeah.
kind of is. Actually, I don't even know who the hell that was. Oh, you know who I think it may be? That's you remember Brian?
Oh God.
That's what it sounded like.
Oh Lord.
That's what it sounded like.
Wonder wonder if what's her name has any contact with him anymore?
Oh no.
Bunny
Probably,
Rabbit.
he said that they don't talk anymore.
Looks like she's in love.
A new one?
Loveville. No, it's the same
chick?
girl.
Huh, okay. So they're still vag licking?
Yeah,
Oh,
they found the perfect love, and more power to them. I'm happy for her.
Damn. Well, maybe the gay way is the way, man.
I'm starting to think so.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you become transgender and say you're really a woman, but you're a lesbian woman?
I should try that. Then I could date lesbians.
Yeah. You're a transgender, so you think you're a female.
Okay.
So you have to do some bitch shit. You might have to paint your toenails, and you might have to...
I already paint my fingernails. You didn't know that, do you?
Oh, no, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
had
they're
no
black.
idea.
I have black fingernails. Here, I'll show the audience out there.
Oh, fuck. Okay. You have black fingernails.
I have 3 black fingernails. People always ask me what they're for.
You're going to have black seats in here in a second, too, because I'm fucking...
People are like, why did you start out with 1 nail, now 2, now you're on to 3?
Oh, hey, tell that, man. That's interesting. Why you've
The
done
story?
it that way. Yeah, why you've done it that way.
Yeah, what I did is actually, you know how people put reminders on their fingers of things, like those rubber bands and stuff? When I first found out that I may have cancer, I actually painted the first nail black to remind me that I've got it, and someday, I was going to keep track of what stage I was in through that. And that, when I hit that 4th finger, I'm in deep shit.
Right,
So,
stage 4 is the...
Stage 4 is the worst. Yeah, it's the worst you can get. So I painted it when I thought I had cancer. I wasn't sure, and then when I had the test done, what was so weird about it was when I actually finally got to go out and get the test done and see what was going on. At that point, I had already painted 2.5 of them, and people were like, "Why would you paint 2.5?" I said, because with the way my body feels and as much weight as I've lost and everything else that's went on with me, I said, I just feel like I'm in between 2nd and 3rd stage. The funny thing is when I went out and got the test done, they came back with the results and found the tumor was 2.5 inches big.
Oh.
Or 2.5. So
here's the other thing. You don't even know what stage it is, though, yet.
No, I have no clue. No.
Which is kind of weird. You think they would have at least given you some kind of diagnosis like, Well, you got,
Well, I had to go back to the doctor. See, what happened is when they did the test, they did it at the emergency room. They put me in for a couple days, and I was released before the test came back, so I had to have insurance to go back again to have a doctor do everything they're supposed to do.
Right.
And I didn't have it, so I've been just wandering around.
Wandering
and
wandering.
Wondering and wandering.
Yeah, you know what? It is Brian. Oh,
is it?
What the hell?
He must be lonely.
I guess so.
Maybe his invisible girlfriend didn't come over tonight.
You know, it's funny. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because there's a girl he does talk about quite often.
Isn't she invisible too?
Well, I've never met her. He just talks about it.
Maybe you should go look at her Facebook page. Because there'll be a picture there.
Come on, Blue Jay, you got to at least put one picture up there.
He's like, put one, please, just one.
Just
and then,
one, so
and then
people know you're
I'll have
real.
him before the end of the show, so you can go look. Oh, Jesus. He can go look and tell everybody, yes, it's real.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's a reason. Did you tell her anything?
Did I tell her anything?
Yeah, about why I would name her that.
Why you named her Blue Jay? Oh, yeah. Explain that.
Okay.
I explained that.
Okay, so, all right, you explained that, so now, yeah. Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, I've had to kind of, say I have this friend, and matter of fact, when I make reference to him a lot of the times, I mention that particular part,
Yeah, my guess is that it must have been contagious, but it's okay. Don't worry. You be with your girlfriend. Like I said, she's very pretty. She sits right there in the chair now.
Yeah, it's like Lars
very
the
shy.
Real Girl, man.
I love shy women. That's it's cute that you got a shy girl.
Yeah, like Stacey Q.
Yeah,
shy girl.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like I mean, hey, if this is what you need to survive, I will not knock it. I'm your friend.
It does. It really looks like the goddamn.
It does look like it.
Snuffleupagus, like, hey, dude, check it out. Like, I made the whole thing up, and then I forgot to or the picture didn't upload correctly, and I couldn't check to verify. You know what I'm saying? But no, trust me, she is real.
Because I never heard her voice. Haven't seen her. Now we've heard text, but they're easy to fake.
Sure, somebody can.
And you guys have been dating for a little bit here, which is not abnormal not to meet somebody right away.
Right.
But then you send me to her Facebook page. There's not one damn fucking picture, not even a profile picture.
At least put a picture. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I'm not into the Facebook official.
Right.
I think Tiffany was probably touching on some of this today.
She was.
The Facebook official. I think it's bullshit for several reasons. One is, everybody, of course, when you get in the relationship, they love you. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, like me and Danielle, we got like the first.
Oh, I know.
We got like 200 people that liked it, and congratulations, and blah 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 blah.
Oh, I remember. looking at your shit, and you had
it blew up.
So many comments up there, and everybody was
like,
loving you.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm so happy you found love finally. You've waited all this time, and you held out for the right woman." And how many people told me she was the one?
Oh. Shit.
She was the one. We were going to get married. We were supposed to get married in July. Remember, that's what they told me?
Yeah. No. I remember all that bullshit. Now, here's my thing with psychics. I think psychics are very good at telling what's presently going on, but I don't think they're very good at predicting the future.
Well, see, and that's why I remember when I've ever said something for you, I said it was coming up real recently, and if I only had a pop in my head, if you would ask me questions, it's like, if I don't see it, I don't know.
Right.
And I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to make it up.
Right, exactly. Like something that's going to happen, that's going to be...
Yeah, I think that sitting down for somebody, if you see something for somebody, then that's clairvoyance. You see that. But if you're sitting down, someone walking in cold call, hey, what am I going to be doing 20 years from now? Okay, let's look at that. I mean, you're going to be happy. You're going to be in love. You're going to get some money. You're not going to have money. You're going to, it could be spit out the same way.
Yeah.
But these people were pretty in depth with what was going to happen with me and her. That we were supposed to have loved each other in another lifetime. She was the man. I was the woman. All this stuff. And
that explains.
And yeah,
she strapped one on and fucked you in the ass.
No, that explains how I know that the smell of ass hump. When you came back from Red Lobster.
Oh, yeah, you would know
Past
that.
life, I probably was ass humped.
You probably did get fucked.
Yeah, I probably did.
Fucked in your
I
ass.
was a chick, remember?
Well, I've been farting a lot.
Yeah, I was probably the chick, and I told, my Viking boyfriend, which would have been Danielle, that I didn't want to be fucked in the ass, so that was clear to go.
Like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
let's
this fucking
in
the
his ass.
Viking survey. Woo!
We'll be right back.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that.
What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil, I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your car like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money? You can talk to me, you can talk to me. We got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself and build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt.
Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass. With such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you think that you're fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of speech.
Are
First Amendment protected
anonymous.
material.
And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
I'm gonna let him announce himself in.
Yeah, I'm here. So what the fuck? You know, the Pika Pope was here, or is on tour or
Pika
something.
Pope, yeah.
So, you know, the guy, which it was funny because you put up a post about it.
Yeah.
You know, about him doing his thing. And I know you put up this thing about, well, if the guy gives so much of a shit, why doesn't he, you know, come feed the homeless?
The amount of money that they have in just the hat for him and all the stuff that they have, you know, it's kind of, people just are stupid, really fucking stupid. I mean, the Vatican has more money than fucking God.
Well, yeah.
And they're always preaching how we need to feed these people, how we, you know what? Take a couple chunks out of your palaces that are built of fucking goddamn gold and silver.
Sell it all.
Sell it and fucking feed the people. Be like Mary Teresa or Teresa, whatever.
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa, yeah. Because fuck, you know, don't preach shit unless you're planning on doing it. Oh, but then people are like, well, you know what? He gave up his time to go sit there with the homeless and eat. You know why he did that? That's called good fucking PR, people. You don't come to a goddamn country that's collapsing and everybody's got no fucking food and go hanging with the high rollers. No. You don't want to look bad. That's called PR, people. Get the fuck with it.
It was kind of funny that, because we have another friend that was really harping on that. Yeah, you know, he felt he had helped the homeless today, and he did this, and he was talking about, you know, our situation here in America and blah, 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 and he's such a great guy. Well, then now Hamster tells us outside that because of him being in Philadelphia, there's a kid who's about 4 years old that has cancer, and because of the Pope being there and because the streets being so busy for the Pope, because everybody's Jesusifying on him, this kid couldn't get to the hospital to get his chemo treatment. So it's
amazing, huh?
Kind of funny. Like, hey there, Popey. You know, Mr. I'm important. Yeah, you're so important that and so busy being worshipped, and you know, for what a great person you really are, but yet there's a 4-year-old kid who might have a chance had you not fucking packed the streets with all the bullshit.
And you know, we don't think about that. We don't think about how many lives he inconvenienced just to be here. So I don't worship the guy. I'm sorry. I don't.
No,
you know,
I don't either.
Because if you're really following your goddamn Bible, it tells you you're not supposed to do that.
Actually, yeah, I almost put up a post about the Bible. I think something stopped me yesterday. Oh, I got a phone call, but I was going to talk about, how I don't believe in the Bible. I think the Bible's a bunch of bullshit. I love God. I listen to God. I don't listen to what's man-made. And there was something, I can't even remember the whole, but I knew it was going to set some motherfuckers off. Like my one friend who's hardcore Mormon.
Oh, yeah.
And, which is kind of funny, too, because he's kind of been fucking with me a little bit, too. I put up, I shared a guy's status the other day, and he was talking about how relationships are like cell phone plans. When you first get them, you love it, and you're playing with it, and, then all of a sudden, you start having the dropped calls and the overcharges and all the other weird shit that goes on with it. And so, of course, this guy comments on it. Now, keep in mind, he's only been with one woman. So, and he's like, but not all relationships are like that, and my relationship is great. And
well, if it is, that's great. That's good. I mean, I commend him, and I love to hear stuff like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I told him. I said, you're lucky, man. You ought to count yourself lucky.
Very fucking lucky.
And then he writes back, and he's like, well, I don't consider it luck. We give each other 100%, and this and that. It's not a 50-50, because that's what I said. I said a relationship's got to be 50-50 for me to do it. And he's like, oh, when people say that,
relationship should be 100-100 both sides.
Right.
Because when you say 50-50, and I used to say that before, but that's leaving 50% of them to fuck up and do other things they shouldn't.
Well, funny enough, he made a comment about that too, where he said, well, when somebody says 50-50, it almost seems like they'll do a whole lot and then wonder what the other person's going to do for them.
It sounds like they're only coming halfway on everything.
Right.
They're not really giving it 100%.
Right. So give your.
So
100%.
I was in a 150% relationship.
Yeah, 150. You got 150. So
yeah, I got 100. I got 100, and she get 50.
You did better than me, man.
I could say more than 50. I'm not going to knock her, but it feels this way right now. God damn it.
The one I was in was probably 125. Well, that's and I'm talking about the koala one.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
But some of the other ones have been like 20, 80, and
right.
I do the 80, they do the 20, kind of shit like that, But anyway, but I knew that was going to set him off. But yeah, back to the Pope, man, and his fucking, and they promoted this and pumped this the fuck up, and that's why, I mean,
ISIS is coming to kill him. They don't want him. That's kind of funny. They get away from him to get to America to do so. They can't go over to fucking Italy, which is even closer to where they're at.
How about where they supposedly really need it? So according to them, go to the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Will you take your ass to the Middle East? Hell no, you won't go to the Middle East. Because obviously those people, aren't they the ones who that they're in their minds that are probably lacking and need educating because they're Muslims? And
do you know how many millions and millions and millions of dollars they spent just for him to come?
Well, yeah. So
guess what? We have Skype nowadays. You don't have to spend so goddamn much to hear your fucking preaching ass goddamn words. Skype it all to us.
Or YouTube it.
Yeah. Go onto a fucking TV. If it's going to cost our country millions and billions of fucking dollars just to have your ass here and put everybody out in convenience, just so you can stop it and go, I believe we should feed the poor. I believe that God will set the... Fuck you.
And then it's...
Go the fuck home. Don't bother.
Yeah.
Don't even come here. Don't spend our goddamn fucking money taken away from our people that can't fucking eat now as it is, so you can come over and tell us your bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Feed us all your... But of course, and the problem is, people are probably paying him to come over and speak.
Well, I'm going to let everybody in a secret that doesn't know this, that I haven't been on for a while. My mom and him went over to Italy. They went and visited the Vatican. Now, to prove something to everybody out there that what I said should be not taken with a grain of salt is they have a little area where the Pope stays. They will gather the people up around the outside of it. They charge you $300 every individual person, and when they're all paid up and everybody's there waiting, he comes out and waves to everybody and then goes back in.
That's what you got for $300.
That's why I call him the Pika Pope.
It's a Pika Pope. Hey, we can see the Pope.
So they're charging you. So he's a celebrity. He's not a fucking deity like you guys are worshiping him as.
No.
He's a fucking human. He's a celebrity. You pay $300 to see his ass? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wow.
But my mom said there was people lined the fuck up.
Oh, I can believe it. Because again, instead of worshiping God, they're worshiping man again.
Yeah. The Pika Pope. He comes out and she said he did his little hand wave twist thing, you know, because the people that she was with paid for my mom to be there. They had to see him. But then again, they also worship Disneyland, so that should tell you something right there.
Right. These same people will pay $300
These same
to
people
see Mickey Mouse.
go to get the fucking season passes and take loans out to get season passes.
A loan to get a season pass?
Yeah, because they're thousands of dollars at times, I heard.
Ugh.
Yeah, to get to Disneyland.
We're in the wrong business, man.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ, how do we become gods and fucking crazy?
I don't know. I've been trying.
Man, well, that's it. You know, I mean, you know, here it is. You know, you put up your videos. You hope people fucking listen away. And not that I'm trying to get worshipped and loved and caressified and all that shit, but it's like,
I can make a difference somewhere, I'm sure.
Well, that's it. I want somebody to, you know, to at least check, you know, hey, man, listen to what we're saying. You know, we're talking some sense up here, man, you know. And
once again, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That word. We're talking some, you know, we'll put it backwards, you know, like they do in the rap songs and shit.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just kind of fun. Or, you know, they do the same for politicians. Like when Obama came here, everybody fucking had a jackums. When Hillary was here, everybody
look
had
at Hillary charging, what was it, an absorbent amount of money just to go to the college to talk.
And see, here's the thing. The college paid her. I know this. This had to happen.
Well, actually, what happened was that they backed off. Because
really?
she was just preaching before that how everything went out the bottom. Remember back here, I don't know if it went across the country or not, but here in Vegas or Nevada, there was colleges that were shutting down and didn't have no tuitions, no money to do anything for anybody. And at that point in time, she decides she wants to come out and give a pep speech, but charge an absorbent amount of money to do it.
It's like, you know, and some of these people really think that they're worth that speech.
No, they do. They don't think. They know they are. If they're coming to your fucking area to talk, you better pay them a lot of money because what they have to say is the fucking gospel right there.
Apparently. Well, you know, there are people that charge for interviews and other weird shit, too. You know?
There are.
I found that out.
Yeah, they do.
They're like, well, you have to pay me to be on an interview. Like, what? Dude, I'm giving you publicity.
No, a lot of them don't care. I mean, like the David Letterman shows and stuff like that, those people paid to have those celebrities come in.
Wow.
Even if they're promoting a movie coming out, they had to still pay them to come in to promote their shit.
Yeah, the problem is, man, we're too busy worshiping people and not busy enough worshiping God. Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And, you know, that came from me, you know, because really, people don't know God. You think you do. You know, you throw it around when necessary.
Oh, I know mine, Jasper.
Yeah.
We're friends.
You actually met him.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, man, Jasper.
He's not done fucking with me yet.
Jasper. I'm just thinking like this real redneck guy. Like, is he like, hi, man.
He sent me a new fuck you text today.
Hey, man. My name's Jasper, man. Hey,
I love you. I'm not going to give up on you unless you really want me to. Blah, 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 blah. This is what I texted her. I get back. Well, you know, I get it. I know you love me, and I still love you too, but we're just friends. That's it, dickweed.
Hey, you fuck with me, jerk, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck up your... You know what? I know they told you she's the one. But I'm Jasper. I'm going to fuck...
We took every hope that you had left inside that little white Caucasian body you's got right there. And we took it, and we pumped it up, and we pumped it up some more. And we got it so big, you were so full of love and hope, and pop that bitch on you. How'd you like it?
That was funny. Yeah, no, people are too busy fucking worshiping people, though, man. That's the problem.
It is amazing what we do nowadays, isn't it?
It's just like, I mean, people will make, or they'll pull the, well, you know who that is, you know, and you're just like a human, a person, you know, just a regular person.
I've had people say that to me before.
Oh, yeah.
Go out to these celebrity things, and they'll like tap me, and I think, like, you know who that is? Yeah. Or I've seen the celebrities do this. They'll walk up, and maybe they're not recognized right away, and they'll walk up and say, do you know who I am?
No, fuck no. I've never seen you in my life.
I had somebody do that to me. He was a local celebrity here, and I've never seen him before. I never heard of him, never seen him. And he come walking in, and he started talking to me about something. And I just started laughing or whatever. It was nothing, you know, major. And he said something else, and I just like looked at him. He goes, do you know who I am? I'm like,
no.
No, you just told me your name. He's like, you don't know who I am?
And he was just so aghast, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't. I just, you know, just met you and everything. I don't really. Oh, well, I don't deal with people unless they know who I am. Walked away. It's like, fuck you. Found out later he was a local celebrity.
Oh, local celebrity.
I'm like, fuck you.
That's just
We're all local celebrities.
You're a local celebrity.
I am. You are.
That's why I don't. Honestly, that's why I don't like the word celebrity anyway. Even when somebody refers to me as that, it's like I take that as an insult because I don't believe that people should worship me. I'm just a person.
Well, that's why I've been told I shouldn't put this stuff on my Facebook. Yeah. I'm a local celebrity, and I should not be putting. Well, we're actually national celebrities or world celebrities because we have our stuff everywhere, but at the same time, more local because we do local things and they see us. And
right.
But yeah, I was told that I should keep my emotions off of my Facebook.
No, I think it's good you put them in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like Cruise Control and I were saying last week, don't blame yourself and all that stuff. But at the same time, if you feel a certain way, man, you shouldn't have to hide it.
Yeah, get it out.
Put it out there, man. Let people know. It's like, fuck. Which, speaking of that, man, you had a video blog that was pretty fucking pretty emotional.
Yeah, it was funny because most of my video blogs up until now have been pretty, they've been fucked up, sarcastic, condescending kind of in a way, but trying to get a point across.
Right.
The last one I did was not quite that way, and we both sat here and listened to it. And the fucked up part is I was tearing up a little bit, and I looked over, and so were you.
See, I didn't think you saw that.
Yeah. You get this look on your face first.
Oh.
You get this kind of like this. I don't know how to explain what the look is, but you get it. And then I looked over, and I saw the lights reflecting off of your one eye, and it was just like really watery looking. I thought, is he fucking starting to tear up too? And I said, hey, yeah, there's the look almost right there.
Yeah, well,
you get that real serious kind of like deep in thought look.
Right. Well, I know how, because it's one of those things that does hit you, like it hits a button inside, and you're just kind of like,
and you start feeling it all over again, even talking about it.
Well, yeah, as soon as you mentioned it, I'm like, because I know what you're talking about, because I can feel it. I feel like my face getting hot, and like I just get this feeling like my insides are gonna pop out of me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know exactly what.
And it was funny, two grown men sitting here tearing up over a video I did.
Well, I mean,
touched base with a lot of things.
I think for me, it hit me kind of in a personal way because it was something that. I went through not too long ago, a couple years ago, but I remember it pretty fucking well and pretty vividly. And also, too, man, there was some shit you said in there that was kind of like you'd made mention of, well, how come we can, we're still going to be the person that we are.
Right.
Regardless of whatever, you can't run.
Who we've lost.
Yeah, you don't want to lose sight of who you really are. And you said something about, don't run from love, or why do we keep running from love? And but the thing is, man, I think it's because we get so badly hurt.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where you're just like, oh, fuck.
Obviously, if we're both sitting here tearing up over something and a video I put up, you get hurt. Your world can be ripped the fuck apart.
Oh yeah. Oh God, man, it feels like you got bees flying around inside you.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. Oh, you're just like, I just need to do something.
Yeah. I got to get my mind going. I got to get and you can't. It just really, and sometimes it's not even time that works it off. It's just, I don't know what it is. I guess it's just that has to subside in you.
Yeah, well, like you kind of said, your heart has to be ready to go.
And I think you have to take it to that point, and you have to store it away. And the problem is you store it, but it's like in a Ziploc baggie.
Oh, yeah.
Because it may be stored and locked up and zipped up, but it's easily gotten back into, and just a couple words can unzip that lock, and you feel it all over again.
And things can open the wounds, and or you might hear about that person, and your friends. In one way, you kind of like to hear about what's going on with that person, but then again,
you don't.
You're kind of like, oh man, why did you have to tell me that shit?
Yeah, you're always curious. I mean, if you truly love the person or love them in any way, shape, or form, you're always curious to see whether it be, you want them to fall in your face, but you really don't, because you love them and care about them. So you don't want them to fall, but you like to hear it because you're like, good, see, bitch, you would have been with me, that wouldn't, stuff like that.
Yeah, well,
you get that kind of anger.
Mine did that, totally. Which, by the way, it is official. Yeah, she's already divorced.
Yeah, but and see, and you get that.
I can't help but laugh.
No, but now if you would be with her,
is that my bus already?
You would never want anything to happen to her.
Give me a second, man. Let me just
really
see. Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
Oh,
Oh, it's already here.
Oh, wow. Shut down time.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I thought they were coming early, but I didn't think that goddamn early.
Okay, I got to put your ending in. I wasn't even prepared for this.
Yeah, well, we'll talk for a second. They're early anyway.
Okay, I got it.
So
We
you
got
don't
it.
have to rush and, run. But, well, fuck it.
Alright.
Hey. Well, what a show tonight. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ. Ripped my fucking heart out, threw it on the floor, kicked it around, but I'm going to dust it off and put it back in, Jerkman.
And that's the story there, bitches. See ya.
Show.